20 yards, 25 yards, something like that. As long as he's running to scramble out of a bad situation. And we're cutting down the RPOs. I still think we need to cut down the RPOs. I still think they should run the ball as much. And now when I say run the ball, I am talking about Jalen Hurts dropping back and giving the ball to Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott. That's what I mean running the ball. RPOs are out of the equation. I do not want to see Jalen Hurts running the ball. My dad says we need to protect Hurts better. Like, Pop, you can't protect a running quarterback. When you run the ball like that, it comes with the territory. Jalen Hurts taking unnecessary shots. And it seems like running quarterbacks, they can say they protect them all they want to. It doesn't happen. He took 3 extra shots against Detroit. One of them was called. The other 2 were not. We've been talking about the Eagles not running the ball enough for the longest time. We've been talking about Jalen Hurts, too many RPOs for the longest time. I know I've been talking about making sure we give the ball to the guys we pay to run the ball for the longest time. By now, everybody knows the news. Everybody's heard it. Jalen Hurts has a sprained shoulder. He's probably out for the Dallas game. It is what it is. Hey, it's water under the bridge now. Can't do nothing about it. We are already in the playoffs. We've clinched a berth. We're trying to get that number 1 seed so we can get that bye week. And we can still do that. We got to win 1 out of the last 3. We got the Cowboys. We got the Saints. And then we got the New York Giants again. Even with Gardner Minshew, we should be able to at least win 1 of those games. Obviously, the bad news is you got your number 1, the most valuable player on our team, who's nicked up. Nothing serious, but you don't even want to be in this situation. But here we are. We do have a good backup. Gardner Minshew is going to ball. He's got experience. I believe he'll be able to step in and do a decent job. Will he be enough to beat the Cowboys? That remains to be seen. However, that is going to force our offense, Steichen and Sirianni, to come up with a game plan where we are running the ball. We're not going to have any RPOs, although Minshew can move around a bit. But obviously he's not going to be Jalen Hurts. But we are going to have to lean on our run game. And hopefully we can line up with him under center and we can put Miles Sanders at 6 or 7 yards deep and let him go downhill and run some zone reads off of our tackles. So we can still do some good play action from under center. Hopefully we'll be able to, they'll make the adjustments and we can still do that. I think Minshew's a good backup. We're getting Dallas Goedert back. We can still do some things with our run game. You know they're going to try to stack the box. Gardner Minshew can throw. Devontae Smith is still going to get open. A.J. Brown is still going to get open. And Goddard or Stoll or Calcaterra or who's ever playing tight end is going to be in a situation where they can get some targets too. So we're not out of this. It's not doom and gloom. At worst, he'll be out 1 game, maybe 2, and he'll be fine. We'll be ready for the playoffs. But just a little inconvenience, and this is the risk when you run your quarterback too much. Go Birds.